Hi everyone and welcome to my live stream of Madden NFL 26. We're going to start with the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers at Green Bay. Let's go.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Santos out for the opening.
Okay, we get the ball first.
Here we go from Lambeau. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Play action, Love.
Catch it.
Man downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. That
Good
one goes
catch.
for 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running right, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here we go.
Love now, off the play action.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
45. What?
Here he is on third and long.
Block him.
That
Caught.
was incomplete.
Oh, incomplete? Seriously?
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, it cost him that catch.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series.
Come on, we need that ball back.
Immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024.
Come on, let's stop him.
Out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now,
his first throw is an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside.
Nice.
What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
you could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one.
Oh, come on.
Number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
All right, here we go. Second down.
60 red.
Shotgun now for Love.
Wide open, baby.
Tucker Kraft. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Nice
An
catch.
excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Set. Ready. Set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Come on, get in there.
And they'll get this down
1st and
now
goal,
into the end
baby.
zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Down.
1st and goal at the
Yellow.
2-yard
22.
line.
Set.
Jacobs.
Walked right in.
Touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Way to go, Josh.
This offense starting to
Josh
find
Jacobs
terrific
for the
momentum as they
touchdown.
finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And we only saw this group for 1 snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you want.
Oh, seriously? He juked?
Finally, they're able to stop this play
My
for
gosh.
34 yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
No, you couldn't screw that run up any better.
Around again on 1st. Juke the defender. And he'll cross the 50.
Look, he fakes the defender out, and the defender doesn't even go with the juke.
That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Williams to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus
He only
man
picked up
coverage,
2 on that one.
and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
End of the 1st quarter.
These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. A give right side for Swift. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. 3rd and 10. Can this offense...
Come on, let's hold him.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively...
What, they're going for it on 4th and 4? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, because that's because we're just going to give it to him. Look at that. Just let him score a touchdown, why don't you?
And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's going to keep it this time.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what.
Oh, we got a fight on the field.
Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence confidence builder for this defense.
Williams to throw on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
What a shocker.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and it's incomplete.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Set, punt. 50, green. Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Yeah, see, with button I hit, then there's 3 covering.
And things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
12 brings up third down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers leading near the break. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Love now.
He's open. Caught.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready.
2nd and 8. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 45. Wide. Hut.
From the red zone now. And he has the catch.
Touchdown, baby.
It's a touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime.
There we go.
It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
Romeo Doubs for the TD.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it.
We're up 14-3.
Space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first.
Let's not screw this up.
And go get that touchdown.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. Williams on first down. It's taken in by...
Come on, what are you going to tackle him or just give him the effing touchdown?
25. Romadunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Uneffing believable.
Make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4.
How does he just get that ball and then we can't catch him?
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Left. 95. Set.
Throwing. It's Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on.
Come on, let's get in field goal range.
Beating it for that kind of result.
Yellow. 22. Ready.
Love with it on first down. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's not throw an interception.
Downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be a Green Bay
Touchdown, baby.
The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
Jaden, baby. Gets the TD.
Football right there. He saw the wind.
Oh, my gosh.
Had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdon.
Okay, this is...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes in the half, but the replay official wants to take another look
Oh,
at this.
come on.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call in the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Way to go.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
They got to run it back.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Timeout Chicago.
Why'd they take a timeout if they want to just run it out?
1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Wow, they almost caught that ball.
Because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over. And
Oh, we got one shot.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
McManus sends it through.
Wow, we got 3 extra points.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half.
McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop.
No gain.
Only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet.
3rd and 11. Pass coming up.
To get started.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
We should have picked that.
Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Hunting unit out now. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Black 40. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be 4th and short. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better
We just missed that.
than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Komet's got it, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end beneficiary.
And these drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, that's now
Nice.
They've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he works this to the
First down, baby.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
52 blue. Set.
Play fake, it's Love. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go. Blue 32. Hut.
Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this one doesn't go far. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash.
Missed.
No good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything.
Well, we could have got that field goal, but we didn't.
Wind up off the mark.
That begins with a run by Johnson. And the power play off the gun only results in 2 yards.
We're still up by 14.
It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Williams finds his running back, DeAndre Swift.
Seriously? Nobody's there to tackle him? Seriously?
4 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
One more quarter. We just need to hold them.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 11.
Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. It's 3rd down.
Come on, let's pick it, pick it.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
They're going for fourth.
Stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Swift gets it on the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down after a short gain.
3rd and 8. Come on, let's hold them.
Coming up, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Come on, let's hold them. Sack him.
He set up the screen here to Swift.
Oh, come on. How do you miss him? How's that stupid player miss him? Seriously? That's an AI thing.
Set again.
First and goal, Chicago.
We're basically just giving him a score here.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams.
Yeah, he's got all the time in the world. Look at that.
And he'll score.
No
Touchdown,
kidding.
Chicago.
No kidding.
The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review.
The Bears will line up for the
They want to run it across. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Nice.
18.
We hear it in every sport, partner. Sometimes it's just best to keep it simple. They give it to him, and he heads right up the gut for 2.
That's right. Let that defense overthink it, and boy, did they ever. They were so concerned about everything else, they forgot the simplest play in the book. That run right up the middle. Kudos to that O-line to get that push, and an even better job by the back to get in the end zone.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete.
Oh, no, that was not incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum.
My gosh.
Big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Who are we going to throw it to?
Ready.
Looking to throw.
Yeah, of course, he was open.
Another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Pocket isn't holding
Strip
up.
that ball.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Everyone picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake.
And of course, they'll go for it on 4th down.
A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears down by a touchdown. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. He'll throw it.
That's right. You got all the time in the world, huh? Look at that. Wide open.
Wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds.
I'm surprised that player just didn't let him go.
He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Field goal doesn't help him.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
No kidding.
Ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throwing now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
So they're going to go for it, of course.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that.
Field goal doesn't do him any good.
Desperation time here on 4th.
Of course he's cleared. Yeah, that's right.
And that's
Of
a
course.
hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I know. It's just to give him the score.
Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Let him score so we can get the ball back.
He'll look to throw it.
He's got all the time in the world. There you go.
Out of the backfield. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win.
Oh, jeez.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives
We're
him
going to
the
lose by 1 point. I'm going to be really
This
effing
game.
pissed.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hardman with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Out now runs the Packer offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Let's go. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got the
Take a timeout.
partner as he finally is brought to a stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
48-yard line.
What are we going to do here? Which play?
2 timeouts remaining.
All we
and
need to
some
do is
time
get in the
left to
field
use them.
goal
It's
range.
1st and 10.
Down. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The Cowboys
Oh, baby.
just before the end of this game.
I can't believe we got a touchdown.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the
What
lead
a
here.
clutch score is right.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they
Now let's see. Do we have to go for 2? What's the score? It's recommending we go for 2. That's right, because a touchdown will tie it. Let's go for 2. Coach's selection.
Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2.
Let's go now.
Packers will set up for the 2-point
Play action. Love. And he
2,
has it
baby.
inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here
Now the best they could do is tie us.
It's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call.
Way to go.
That risk pays off.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
It's unbelievable.
Chicago getting set to take the field down. Still time to go, bro.
Oops, sorry about that.
Has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks
18 seconds. What are we going to do?
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Come on, don't let them get it.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
Come on, let's have a turnover. Come on, get an apple turnover.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
A gain of 11 on the play.
One final shot here. This one's caught.
Too bad.
But still all the way down to the
We
6.
win. Ready to go, Packers.
Venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their
Oh, do they look
defense carried that
dejected.
small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.